When I'm in a section like this, I always like to plan ahead. So whether you can come to the grocery store with a full list in mind, or maybe you just have a few certain meals that you want to cook for that week, that's a great idea to make sure that you're always thinking ahead and getting the stuff that you require. So what I typically want to do is I want to plan a snack and potentially a meal around certain things. So for example, I'm probably going to put celery in like a big stir fry or something like that. But I also want to use it for celery and peanut butter for a snack for me and the kids. So the other thing that I think that you should always be aware of is just where your veggies and fruit are located in your house as well. Because that kind of saying like out of sight, out of mind. If you bury these things in like your crisper at the very back, you're gonna have far less chance to utilize it before it actually goes expired. Another cool tip that you wanna be mindful of is actually how to cut the fruit and how to utilize the whole fruit. But for something like a pepper, see how this is scored here? You actually run your knife through each of these sections and you peel it back. You'll get all the veggie right to the stem of it. In the frozen section, chili.
Yes.
But if you feel like you're wasting a lot of vegetable, this can be a great solution because you can buy it in bigger packages.
Yeah.
Oftentimes it'll be mixed, so you don't have to buy each individual vegetable. So like let's do a comparison here. This is $8. I think the broccoli crown that I have in my cart right now is about probably like $3.50. And another cauliflower, a full head of cauliflower is around like $4 too. Yeah. So right away you're getting carrots, cauliflower, broccoli in a 1.75 kilogram bag. Mm-hmm. So it's good value, and it also keeps for a lot longer. All right, yeah.
Like a slow glaze.
This stuff you gotta stay away from. This is garbage. It's just pure sugar.
Creamsicles. I love creamsicles though. Is there a good replacement for ice cream or like frozen?
There can be. I mean, like obviously, like what we talked about, a smoothie, like maybe getting it thick with like some milk or something like that.
Yeah.
You can also do like gelato and like frozen yogurts and stuff. Typically, like when I'm buying meats and stuff like that, I'll always think about buying for multiple meals. So a lot of people think, you know what, I've got to open up this package and I actually have to cook this whole fish like for when I've opened it. You can actually section this out, take it out of the packaging, section it out, and then freeze whatever you're not going to use. Or if you think you're going to utilize it in the next couple of days, you can put it in the refrigerator. Sometimes I think that people will just get rid of stuff because they don't know what to do with it, or they don't want to store it, right? Like, who has a Tupperware drawer that has like 100 Tupperwares with no lids? Like, it's kind of that thing where I'll just get rid of it, or I'll feed it to my dog or something like that, right? That's another good option though, feeding it to your dog. Yeah. Keeping a lot of bread and stuff like that can sometimes be challenging because it seems to grow mold rather quickly, right? Depending on what environment it's in. Mm-hmm. One of the things I recommend is if you have too much bread, you can always freeze it. A lot of people don't think to freeze it, but you toss it in the freezer, it does last well, and it de-thaws in like, an hour. Yeah, it doesn't take very long. So yeah, if you follow some of these tips, absolutely, you're going to be saving some money in your pocket on the grocery shop, as well as making sure that you're not wasting so much food.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.